Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mia, and today I'm going to share something very personal with you, my complete daily routine from morning until night. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex, and today I'm going to share something very personal with you. My complete daily routine from morning until night. I know many of you are learning English, so I'm going to speak clearly and explain important vocabulary along the way. This will help you not only learn about daily routines, but also pick up useful expressions you can use in your own life. Before we dive in, I want to mention that everyone's routine is different. What works for me might not work for you, and that's perfectly okay. The important thing is to find a routine that makes you feel productive, balanced, and happy. So are you ready? Let's walk through a typical day in my life. I promise to be honest and share both the good habits and the not so good ones. Alright, let's start from the very beginning, the moment my alarm goes off. I have to confess something right away. I'm not a morning person. I set my alarm for 6 a.m., but I usually hit the snooze button at least twice. So realistically, I actually get out of bed around 6:20 a.m. Let me pause here and explain some vocabulary. Alarm goes off. This means the alarm starts ringing or making noise. We say goes off, even though the alarm is turning on. It's a bit confusing. I know. Snooze button. This is the button you press to make the alarm stop for a few minutes before it rings again. Most people press it when they want just 5 more minutes of sleep. Morning person. Someone who naturally wakes up early and feels energetic in the morning. I'm definitely not a morning person. So once I finally drag myself out of bed, the first thing I do is open the curtains. Natural light really helps me wake up. Then I head straight to the bathroom. My bathroom routine is pretty standard. I wash my face with cold water. And I mean really cold water. It's shocking at first, but it definitely wakes me up. Then I brush my teeth for a full 2 minutes. I use an electric toothbrush that has a timer so I don't have to count. After that, I usually do some light stretching for about 5 minutes. Nothing too intense, just touching my toes, rolling my shoulders, and doing some neck rotations. This helps me shake off the sleepiness and gets my blood flowing. Now comes my favorite part of the morning, breakfast. I'm a big believer that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I typically have scrambled eggs with whole wheat toast and avocado. On the side, I always have a cup of black coffee. I can't function without my morning coffee. It's like fuel for my brain. While I'm eating breakfast, I like to catch up on the news. I usually scroll through news apps on my phone or watch a short morning news program on TV. It helps me stay informed about what's happening in the world. After breakfast, around 7:15 a.m., I start getting ready for work. I work in an office, so I need to look professional. First, I take a shower. I prefer warm showers in the morning. They're relaxing and help me clear my mind. I spend about 10 minutes in the shower, and yes, sometimes I sing. Nobody can hear me, so why not? After the shower, I have a whole skincare routine. I apply moisturizer, sunscreen, and sometimes a little bit of concealer if I have dark circles under my eyes. Taking care of your skin is important, regardless of your gender. Let's look at some useful vocabulary. Get ready. This means to prepare yourself for something. Getting ready for work means doing all the things you need to do before going to work. Professional. Looking appropriate and formal for a business environment. Professional appearance usually means neat, clean, and dressed in business attire. Skincare routine. The regular steps you follow to take care of your skin, like washing, moisturizing, and protecting it. Dark circles. The darker colored skin under your eyes that appears when you're tired or not sleeping well. Then comes the challenge, choosing what to wear. I usually spend about 10 minutes deciding on my outfit. I try to pick out my clothes the night before, but honestly, I rarely follow through with that plan. So most mornings, I'm standing in front of my closet thinking, I have nothing to wear, even though it's full of clothes. Once I'm dressed, I pack my work bag. I always double check that I have my laptop, phone charger, wallet, keys, and work ID badge. I learned this lesson the hard way after forgetting my laptop at home a few times. By 8 a.m., I'm ready to leave. My commute to work takes about 30 minutes. I usually take the subway because it's faster than driving, and I don't have to worry about finding parking. During my commute, I like to listen to podcasts or audiobooks. It's a great way to make use of that travel time instead of just staring at my phone mindlessly. I arrive at the office around 8:30 a.m. The first thing I do when I get to my desk is turn on my computer and check my emails. This is crucial because it helps me prioritize what needs to be done that day. I work as a marketing coordinator, so my days are pretty varied. Some days I'm in meetings all day, other days I'm working independently on projects. But regardless of what's on my schedule, I always follow certain habits. Around 10:30 a.m., I take my first break. I usually grab a cup of tea from the office kitchen and chat with my colleagues for a few minutes. These small social interactions are important. They help build relationships and make work more enjoyable. Time for some work-related vocabulary. Commute. The journey you make from home to work and back. My commute is 30 minutes, means it takes 30 minutes to get to work. Prioritize. To decide which tasks are most important and should be done first. Good prioritization is key to being productive. Work independently. To work on your own without direct supervision or collaboration with others. Colleagues, the people you work with. They're your coworkers or teammates. Lunchtime is at 12:30 p.m. I usually have lunch with a few coworkers in the cafeteria. Sometimes we go out to a nearby restaurant if we want a change of scenery. I try to eat a balanced lunch, usually a salad with protein or a sandwich with vegetables. I avoid heavy meals because they make me feel sluggish in the afternoon. After lunch, I take a short walk outside if the weather is nice. Just 10 minutes of fresh air and movement can really boost my energy for the rest of the afternoon. The afternoon is usually my most productive time. Between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m., I focus on my main projects. I try to minimize distractions during this time. I put my phone on silent and close unnecessary tabs on my computer. Around 3:30 p.m., I hit what I call the afternoon slump. This is when I start feeling tired and less focused. To combat this, I either have a small snack, like nuts or fruit, or I do some quick stretches at my desk. My workday officially ends at 5:30 p.m., but realistically, I usually leave around 6 p.m. There's always one more email to send or one more task to wrap up. I get home around 6:30 p.m., and the first thing I do is change into comfortable clothes. I immediately swap my work clothes for sweatpants and a t-shirt. There's something so liberating about getting out of professional attire. Next, I tackle dinner. I'm not a professional chef, but I do enjoy cooking. I try to cook at home most nights because it's healthier and cheaper than eating out. My go-to meals are usually simple: stir-fried vegetables with rice, pasta with homemade sauce, or grilled chicken with roasted vegetables. Let's break down some evening vocabulary. Wrap up. to finish or complete something. Wrap up a task means to finish that task. Liberating, giving you a feeling of freedom. Changing into comfortable clothes feels liberating after wearing work attire all day. Go to, your favorite or most frequently chosen option. My go-to meal means the meal I usually make or choose. Tackle, to deal with or handle something, especially a task or problem. Tackle dinner means to deal with making dinner. Dinner preparation usually takes about 30 to 40 minutes. While I'm cooking, I often listen to music or have a podcast playing in the background. It makes the cooking process more enjoyable. I eat dinner around 7:30 p.m., usually while watching a TV show or YouTube videos. I know they say you shouldn't eat in front of a screen, but honestly, it's my way of unwinding after a long day. After dinner, I spend some time cleaning up. I wash the dishes, wipe down the kitchen counters, and make sure everything is tidy. I find that having a clean space helps me relax. Between 8:30 p.m. and 10 p.m., this is my personal time. This is when I do things I actually enjoy. Sometimes I read a book. Sometimes I call friends or family. Sometimes I work on personal projects or hobbies. Lately, I've been learning to play the guitar, so I practice for about 30 minutes most evenings. I also try to do some light exercise in the evening if I didn't move much during the day. This might be a yoga session, a home workout video, or just some stretching. Nothing too intense. I don't want to be too energized before bed. Now we're getting to the final part of my day, my night routine. This is actually really important to me because a good night routine leads to better sleep, and better sleep means a better next day. Around 10 p.m., I start my wind-down routine. First, I prepare everything for the next day. I pack my work bag, choose my outfit for tomorrow, even though I don't always follow through, and prepare my breakfast items so everything is ready in the morning. Then I move to my bathroom routine. I wash my face thoroughly, brush and floss my teeth, and apply my nighttime skincare products. This routine signals to my body that it's time to start relaxing. Final vocabulary lesson for today. Unwind, to relax and release stress. After work, I unwind by watching TV. Wind down routine. The series of calming activities you do before bed to help you relax and prepare for sleep. Signal, to indicate or show something. My bathroom routine signals to my body that it's time to sleep. Follow through, to complete something you planned or promised to do. I don't always follow through with preparing my clothes the night before. After my bathroom routine, I get into bed around 10:30 p.m., but I don't go to sleep right away. I spend about 30 minutes reading. I avoid looking at my phone during this time because the blue light from screens can interfere with sleep quality. I read physical books, usually fiction. It helps my mind transition from the busy thoughts of the day to a more relaxed state. Sometimes I fall asleep while reading. I try to turn off the lights by 11 p.m. at the latest. I aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep, which means I should be asleep by 11 p.m. to wake up refreshed at 6 a.m. Before I fall asleep, I usually think about 3 things I'm grateful for from that day. It might sound cheesy, but this practice of gratitude really helps me end the day on a positive note. And that's it. That's a complete day in my life, from start to finish. Now, I want to be honest with you. I don't follow this routine perfectly every single day. Some days I oversleep. Some days I skip my evening workout. And some days I eat dinner at 9 p.m. instead of 7:30 p.m. And that's okay. Life happens, and it's important to be flexible. The key is having a general structure to your day. When you have a routine, you spend less energy deciding what to do next, and you can focus that energy on actually doing things. Here are my top 3 tips for building a good daily routine. First, start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick 1 or 2 habits you want to develop and focus on those. Second, be consistent. It takes time to build a habit, usually about 21 to 30 days. Stick with it, even when it feels difficult. Third, be kind to yourself. If you break your routine one day, don't give up entirely. Just start again the next day. I hope sharing my daily routine was helpful for your English learning journey. Remember, the vocabulary and phrases we discussed today are super useful for talking about your own daily life. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more English learning content. And I'd love to hear from you. What does your daily routine look like? Share it in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Stay consistent with your learning. And remember, progress, not perfection,